Where we're starting right away. You're Adam McCusker taking it up the floor. Chelmsford and South Boston. Here live from the Conrad Gym. Matt Turco along with Adam DeYoung and John Learson as Jesse Santos misses a three, but Trainer comes down with the rebound. Goes back out to Santos.
We're having a few technical difficulties, folks, so bear with us. We'll be in.
Back over to Santos. Santos pump fakes a three. Takes
Radio
it into the
style.
lane and misses. Christian with a big rebound and puts it up and in. Chelsea's got a 2-point lead.
An unusual move by Charlie Mickle tonight, starting Brendan Trainer, the senior captain.
Jonathan DePina of the BC scandal, taking up the floor for South Boston. Chelsea on the run. Over to AK.
Nice pull out by AK.
AK goes around inside to the big man who's got a big size advantage. He misses, puts it up and in.
Quick 4 points.
Chelsea's got a 4-point lead.
Quick 4 points for Christian Hardick.
Chums has come out pumped for this game.
Here comes DePina. Gets it over in the corner. Number 3 runs it down. Back over to DePina. And now we're live.
A little confusion on the sidelines.
It's like a... And we're not sure what happened.
Looks like an injury, maybe.
Injury.
Oh.
Number 3, Abinas Morris, chasing down the loose ball.
Looks like the Lions are going with a smaller, faster unit to start this game.
Sean Fuchsness in the game as well for South Boston. Outside to DePina. Pina taking it up the floor, goes outside to Fuchsness. Inside. And baseline jumpers off the mark. Christian with another big board.
Nice rebound by Christian.
It goes to McCusker.
McCusker was the big star a week ago.
The early surprise, it's 4-0. Inside to Christian, puts it up and puts it home. They got no one who can stop him.
Very fast 6 points for Christian Hardick.
Nobody can stop him. And the Chelsea crowd is big and they're pumped. Here's DePina. He misses, gets his own rebound. DePina again, and he's off the mark again. There's Christian Hardick with the rebound.
Christian Hardick has come out pumped for this game.
I think the prime factor tonight is Winston Daly's the tallest kid for South Boston. He's 6'2", who's in there right now, and that's nothing.
Trainer. We're going to get inside to AK, who's posting up. AK's got it in the post, makes his move, loses the ball, but Christian's got it. Here's Santos, trying to make his move on DePina, inside to Christian. Christian gets a quick double, and he throws it away. South Boston has a fast break, and it's off the mark. Here's Trainer with the rebound.
Nice defense.
Fuchsness taking it inside. Oh, and we got steal by Fuchsness, and the foul will be on Trainer, looks like.
That's an excellent defense by Jesse Santos on that fast break attempt. Looked like South Boston had a short 2 points, but he stopped it.
It's a little surprising start, huh, guys?
That's for sure.
Great defense by both teams thus far.
Inside gets stripped away.
Nice defense.
McCusker with the rebound, with the strip. McCusker on the fast break. What
a move.
It's 8-0 Chelsea.
But I'm quick to add better.
DePina. He pulls up and misses again. Christian with another rebound.
But I'm quick to add better offense by Chelmsford.
Here comes McCusker. He'll start another fast break to AK.
There's AK.
Whoa! AK got nothing, Chelsea.
Quick 2 by AK, nursing a bad eye. He got elbowed.
Can you believe this?
He got elbowed early in the game.
Fuchsness for 3.
We've lost picture again.
We just lost the picture.
Folks, that's the...
We're off.
Adam, we're off. Tell me.
We're off.
I don't know. I can't hear a thing.
Tom.
Hey, Pat. Pat, ask him when we're getting back on. I can't hear. You guys hang on. I'll go talk. What? I'll go talk. That's good. Nothing new since we lost power. Oh, man.
Put it up, big man. And apparently we're on.
We lost everything.
Power, and we thought we were out. Santos into the lane, and he misses. Rebound comes out. Number 31 for South Boston, William Finkela, and he puts it up and in.
First jumper for South Boston tonight.
And it's 10-5 as Chelsea came out storming with a 10-0 lead. They're still running. Here's McCusker. Gonna lay it up and in.
Another easy. They're making it look routine. Chelmsford is just making this
South
game
Boston is not getting back on defense.
Chelmsford is just making this game look easy.
Lions bench has been
As
on their
DePina
feet since the
out-deep
start of this
Finkela.
game.
Finkela back to DePina. DePina over to Fuchnes. They got some tough names, South Boston. Inside. Oh, a ticky-tack foul.
It's almost like Lawrence.
I don't think that was a foul right there, to be honest with you.
Well, the big story tonight is Christian Hardick throwing up a quick 6 points and 5 rebounds.
Got about 7-8 rebounds now.
6
However-
rebounds, excuse me.
This whole Lions team has come out fired up.
80 McCabe in for Brendan Trainer. Gets it inside. There's DePina. Can't leave him open. Outside Finkela. Going to try another three, and he hit it.
Not much of an applause for when South Boston does anything. I don't think too many of their fans
Finkela
showed
with
up tonight.
McCabe's got to get it in. And he finally gets it into Santos. They'll start the break again. Ahead.
Nice
There's
pass.
AK. Easy two.
What a play.
4 points for AK now.
14-8.
10:40 left to play.
Finkley on the same corner over to DePina. DePina. Finkley inside, and a nice baseline jumper. Number 35, who's not listed on our program, so we'll call him the mystery man. Here's McCusker, nearly falls down, holds onto the ball, gets it back over to Santos.
Santos loses it a little.
Santos, Christian calling for it again. He'll post up his much smaller opponent, take it into the lane, and miss it.
I don't know what that shot was right there by Christian.
Tries to have a little hang
Winston
time on that
Daly
one.
got the rebound. Here's DePina to Fuchna, misses off the mark. McCabe with a nice rebound.
Throwing elbows.
Trying to get away. Ahead, McCusker, and they're going to slow it down a bit as 4 South Boston players are back. They look tired, guys. South Boston looks very tired.
It certainly has slowed down a little since the beginning of this game. I mean,
I don't think that's a bad idea for Chumsford to slow it down a little bit with the fast-paced South Boston. They can have a chance to get back into this game.
We are going to get
This is-
offensive foul. I'm not sure where that
It's
was.
definitely been a fast-paced game thus far, and slowing it down is definitely the advantage for Chelmsford with
As
the
Billy Allen, number
big man
40.
Christian Hardick in there.
I'm sorry, John. Billy Allen into the ball game now for South Boston.
I can barely hear anybody.
And that's off the mark. Nice rebound by McCabe. Dan Craig also into the ball game.
Some nice ball handling ability by Dan Craig.
Craig replaced AK. AK had a tough, questionable for the ball game, had a tough incident in practice where he got hit in the head.
Looks like he reached in number 31, William Finklia for South Boston.
The strategy that Coach Mikolas started out here with tonight is definitely working for the Lions' advantage.
As they get it into Christian.
Back to McCusker.
McCusker, little size mismatch with him, but he's got a lot of speed. Craig, over to McCusker.
Almost lost it there.
Trots his dribble drive, puts it in the lane, and gets it!
There you go.
First, that's 4 points for
16 to 10 Chelmsford, 9:20 to go here in the half.
A huge crowd here for Chelmsford tonight. Not much of a crowd for South Boston.
Number 40, Billy Allen, limping a little bit. Possible ankle injury.
He'll be all right.
Oh, Christian steps on his foot. That'll definitely cause ankle
Binkley is
injury.
going to inbound it. Finds DePina. DePina with a big little size advantage on Craig. Puts it up and in.
Boom.
Ooh,
And
I don't know
there's
about
silence in the crowd when
I don't know about that foul right there.
Like I mentioned earlier, I don't think too many South Boston fans showed up for this one. The JV team didn't even bother showing up,
They were scared, I think.
nor did the cheerleaders.
I'd be very surprised if they were scared.
16 to 12, Chelsea leading. DePina of the BC saga on the line, and he sinks this one.
He's a little small to play college ball, I would guess, but I guess he's
Gotta have
been
a lot of
highly
fight in him. He
recruited.
looks pretty good so far here tonight. McCabe again with pressure. South Boston pressuring them nicely, but when Chelsea beats it, they can get a layup. Here's McCusker over to Craig, and he sticks it.
That's his spot right there. Dan Craig, three-pointer.
Can't give him that all night.
This Chelsea team's come out to play here tonight. Here's DePina again. He's off the mark. McCusker almost battled Christian with a rebound, but gets it behind his back. Nice Ball handling.
The Lions
great.
are fighting with each other for the rebound rather than
And
South Boston.
Looked like a foul, but they're going to say Craig just lost it.
South Boston's ball. Very tight defense by that South Boston. They're battling to come back here. 19-13 Chelmsford.
They got the quick hands, which is a definite advantage.
DePina over to number 3. That is Abis Morris. Back over to DePina. DePina's going to take a lot of shots and hit a lot like he did right there. That's a 3.
That's why he's being recruited by Kentucky.
If you read the Boston Globe, you've heard about his stories.
If you've read the
There's Santos, who
Oh,
loses
look
it.
out.
DePina picks it up. He's going to take it in himself and gets rejected.
Chelmsford ball.
Looked like Santos blocked the shot.
What defense by Santos. That's incredible.
I'd also like to mention, if you guys have read the Boston Globe, Christian Hardick being recruited by UMass. He's going to be part of the team next year.
Here's Andy McCabe trying to beat the pressure ahead to Craig. Craig back to McCabe.
Nice play.
McCabe gets it back to Craig. Craig over to McCusker for 3. Off the mark. McCabe battling with his man.
Excellent hustle by
Couldn't come down with
McCabe.
it. Here comes DePina. Right through the lane. And he misses. Christian with another board. And DePina reached in. It'll be jump ball. Possession arrow, South Boston.
Well, I don't think he's going to pull that one away from Christian.
It's pretty tough to tie up Christian, though, even, I was going to say.
AK checking into this ball game for Christian
It's
Hardick.
like he has a bandage across
Yeah, like
his
I
eye.
mentioned before, he got bumped in practice, and
He's not even supposed to be playing.
his doctor did not want him to play here tonight. But
Correction here, Jesse Santos is coming out of the game. Christian will be staying in.
how often do you get to play South Boston, right? Or a team like South Boston?
Not very often.
Inside, and another nice jumper there by, well, it's the guy who's not listed on the program, so we'll call him the mystery man.
The only team I can think of comparable to South Boston, which Chelmsford is playing, is Central Catholic.
They'll be playing Central Catholic a week from this Monday.
That's going to be a tough game.
As seems like Chelsea's been outplaying them, but it's only a 1-point game here. 19-18, the Lions leading. 7:51 here to go.
South
in the
Boston
first
doing a
half.
great job battling back. Free throws, three-pointers, mid-range jumpers, and layups have been the story tonight.
Here goes Craig. The only problem with Chelsea is they might get tired.
look out.
There's DePina again. Look out. And at 5'9", he might not be able to dunk it, but
No,
you never know with these
You never
kids.
know. I think
McCabe
that's
trying to get it in. Chelmsford having a little trouble here now with the pressure. McCabe back over to Dan Craig.
I'll tell you one thing, you don't want McCabe handling the ball. Nothing against McCabe, he's just a big man, tough to dribble.
Trying to get it inside to Christian. He's calling for it, and he
Off
loses
his
off
knee.
his knee. Here comes DePina. He's got a man open in the front court, but he won't give it to him.
loses it.
Mystery man picks it up. Ahead to DePina. He'll shoot another 3, and he hits this one too.
Of course.
Wow.
It's interesting that they have DePina on McCabe. And here comes a
DePina is
timeout.
just going nuts here.
You'd think DePina has the little speed advantage on Andy McCabe, but
Here
Andy
co-
has the height advantage, of course.
Here comes a timeout for Chelmsford. Score 23 for South Boston, 19 for the Lions, 7:04 in the half.
And,
Lions came out firing.
Looks
in
like
the
some of
first
the
half.
air is lifted from their sails. South Boston on a 23-9 run since it was 10-0 Chelmsford right off the bat.
Yeah, but Matt, I think keeping it this close, this early in the game is definitely to Chelmsford's advantage. They've definitely been outplaying South Boston,
Well, the leading
even though the score doesn't show that.
Christian Hardick and Adam McCusker, both with 6 points. They've been the big story for Chelmsford tonight.
They've got to continue to give it to Christian, though. There's no one big enough to stop him.
And DePina with a quick 11 points his first half with 7:04 left to play.
Does it surprise you, Matt, that they have DePina on McCabe? It's kind of an interesting matchup where he's only 5'9" and
Get some
McCabe's...
easy steals. He's been getting open
true.
for 3-pointers.
That's quite true.
All right, we're ready to start again. Trainer gonna inbounds the ball. Gets it inside to McCusker, trying to beat the pressure again. He'll take it into the lane, give it up to Nick Zeminski.
Oh,
Just
what a
stepped in.
play.
And what a nice reverse layup by Nick Zeminski.
Just a sophomore.
There's DePina. I tell you, he doesn't pass it very much for a point guard.
Well, he's been hitting all of his shots, so.
Back inside to the mystery man, who lays it up and in.
Nick Zeminski has been a terrific addition to this Lions team.
Hey, the mystery man's pretty good. I wish they put his name in the program.
Well, he's that good. They don't need it in there. He's just a mystery man.
It's their secret weapon, I guess.
Custer in the lane, puts it up, and doesn't get the roll. And I think they're going to get Zeminski over the back.
One thing I like about what I'm seeing from the Lions tonight is that they're all hustling, running for the ball, diving for the ball, as we saw McCusker do earlier today.
Also, another thing I like to see is Charlie Mickle using a little rotation tonight, which is unusual
Number
for him.
4, Warren Neal is into the ball game. Number 4. He's listed at 5'8". He looks a little bit smaller, though. He finds Neal in the corner. Back over to DePina. DePina back to Neal. He's got a wide open 3, and he misses it. Back to DePina. He'll shoot it again, and he misses. And the mystery man puts it up and in again.
No, that was number 23, Sean Funches.
The Lions got to get on those boards.
That's quite a name. Back out deep, AK loses it. And he gets pressured, and they're going to call foul.
South Boston using the tight double team tonight.
The Lions have been dealing with this pressure, though, quite well. And here comes Christian back into the game.
Hey, it seems like it's stayed tight, but, South Boston down 10-0. They've been pulling away ever since. 27-21, they're leading by 6 right now.
Christian Hardick checking in for Adam McCusker, who gets a big round of applause.
Inside is Zeminski, who loses it. And they're going to call it off Brendan Trainor's
South
foot.
Boston
The Lions are going with the big man rotation, I guess, is what you could say.
DePina takes it up the floor. DePina looks a little bigger than his 5'9", saying.
Or maybe we could call it the refrigerator
Neal.
offense and defense.
Neal looking inside, back out to Fuchs. DePina. Pina's just going to take it out himself, looking for a shot. Inside, Fuchs, back to Neal. Back to
8 on the shot clock.
Over to DePina, who'll take another 3 and hit it.
So that's 3 in a row for DePina.
He is
The
going
Lions got
nuts
to put
right
people
now.
on
Suddenly,
him.
South Boston is up 9.
I don't think the Lions have, that South Boston has taken anything but a 3.
13 for Jonathan DePina. As Christian goes to the floor for the ball, but it's going to be South Boston ball. Think reality's starting to set in a little bit here, guys?
I absolutely think so, Matt.
I noticed the Chelmsford fans have quieted down quite a bit.
That'll all change with a quick 3-pointer or just even a field goal, I would imagine, tonight. These
Brendan
fans are
Trainor
pumped
out.
up.
Chelmsford laying off the press.
Back out deep to Pina, over to Neal. Neal looking inside. There's the mystery man. Lays it down, and it's an easy layup for number 11, Winston Daly. Chelsea really needs a timeout here. McCusker loses it. There's DePina, and he'll lose it, but Neal will pick it up. Try to get back to DePina, and it's still going to be South Boston ball.
I don't think Coach Mickle could be unhappy with the performance the Lions have given right now because this is a tough South Boston team, and they're hanging in there with them.
I think as long as they can keep it close to the half, he'll be happy.
Absolutely.
Back out deep to Pina. Just take his man right off the dribble and miss. There's Christian with the rebound, but he loses it. Loses it to 5'8" Neal.
Nice defense
And
by
he throws it
McCusker.
away. Here's McCusker over to Santos, who misses the layup.
He's got some
They got South
acrobatic
Boston
moves.
on the break. Over to DePina. And DePina will shoot it again. And he misses it. AK with a rebound. Ahead to McCusker. And Chelsea's got to worry about not getting blown out here now. They're down 11. They want to be in it at the half. There's McCusker right down the lane.
What a nice move.
That's 8 for McCusker.
Here comes DePina. I tell you, not many timeouts, but a quick hat. There's Fuchs for another 3. He misses. Nick Zeminski with a nice rebound. Here comes McCusker. Oh, and a nice play there by DePina to kick it, or AK would have had an easy layup.
I think McCusker kind of telegraphed that pass.
There's a quick 2-on-1 and definitely a great defense by John DePina.
I think if McCusker had held on to it a few more seconds, they would have had that play.
Here's AK looking for somebody. There's Christian.
Loses
Just
it.
loses it. There's McCusker. Looking for some gray blue sky.
What a
Finds it.
move!
Reverse layup by Adam
McCusker playing very hard here tonight. And Chelsea's got it down to 7. You never know. South Boston 32, Chelsea 25. Here's DePina. He might just come down and shoot it again. No, he'll give it off to Funchess in the corner.
Back to DePina.
Ooh, that looked like a travel.
DePina looking to set something up here. Set up his own shot, which he takes again and hits it.
Wow.
16 for Jonathan DePina.
Now you know why he's being recruited by Kentucky.
I'll tell you, looking at BC the last couple of weeks, they could use a kid like him.
Well, he's not a gambler.
Here comes Jesse Santos. He'll curl behind a Christian pick and miss a 3. It's an air ball.
Mystery man.
That was a horrible
Mystery
shot.
man throws it away to McCusker. Ahead
Nice
to
pass.
Zeminski, who lays it up and in.
What a pass.
Nick Zeminski, like we mentioned earlier in earlier broadcasts, part of the super sophomore trio. Consisted of McCusker.
Here comes DePina. What a Funchnis in the corner. That's quite a name, as I've mentioned a few times. Here's DePina. He's going to take it in the lane, take it right at Christian, who fouls him hard.
Christian swung at the kid.
Didn't even look like he left his feet that time. He just ran into him and bounced off like a fly.
Well, when a 5'9" kid runs into a 6'9" kid,
That's
he's usually going to call the foul on the 6'9" kid.
I would imagine, even if it's on offense. We haven't seen much of Dan Craig tonight, who had a big game against... who was that, though?
They're sticking a big kid on him. We had Tewksbury in our last broadcast.
Tewksbury, right? I'm sorry.
That was like I was mentioning earlier, the super trio of sophomores.
That's correct.
McCusker, Craig, and Zeminski.
But we haven't seen much of Craig tonight.
As DePina with a miss, and it was a one-on-one. I don't think the South Boston kids realized it.
Rare miss
Christian had the rebound.
Rare miss by John DePina.
As McCusker nearly had it stripped away. Oh, looking to lay it down to Christian. And he throws it right back to Santos, but his foot was on the line.
Santos knew his foot was on the line when he grabbed the ball.
Morris inbounds it to DePina. DePina barking out the signals. Funchnis, he's been in that corner all day. Billy Allen over Christian with the bag shot.
Boy, is he lanky.
Here comes Santos trying to beat the pressure. Chelsea down 9 again.
Oh, that's
Here's
McCusker's
nice
shot.
Pump fake in the lane. Leaves it for
what a
Christian,
play.
who lays it up and in. 8 points now for Christian Hardick. And Chelsea's down 7 again.
The Lions have done their homework on this South Boston team, and they're playing them like a fiddle, I
Here
have
comes
to say.
DePina. South Boston coach looking very laid back right now. Over to DePina.
I don't think he's too concerned right now.
He knows DePina's just going to...
Well, with a 7-point lead, you don't really have to be on your toes.
Funchnis in the lane, has it stripped away by AK. Picked up by McCusker, who loses it. Tries to get it back, and it's a hot potato. He gets it back to Santos. Inside, Nick Zeminski with a layup.
One problem with that, Matt, is you don't dribble a loose ball, that's
Chelsea
for sure.
within 6. Here's DePina. They're going to call another foul.
6 points for Nick Zeminski.
As the crowd's into it.
The problem with that last play with McCusker losing the ball is that he was trying to dribble a loose ball, and you can't do that. You got to pick the loose ball up and then dish it off.
Winston Daly checking in for the mystery man.
We'll call him Mr. Clean for his freshly shaved dome. Here's DePina on the line again. As it's the one-on-one, and he misses again. Well, he's having some trouble from the foul line. Chelsea only down 5 here. Say what you want, guys. They're playing hard.
That's for sure.
Inside, Zeminski nearly has it stolen away. Gets it back, and it is stolen away by DePina. DePina looks like he's going to take it all the way, and he misses. And nice rebound by Winston Daly, who's been very active.
Easy
AK
put back.
Looks like South Boston has the height on Chelsea right now.
Throws it away. AK's very disappointed at Jesse Santos, who seems very disappointed at everybody at this point.
Chelsea's got to settle down. They're down 7 right now. In the corner.
Could be 10.
Oh!
And it is.
William Finkela drains a three-pointer, and that hurt. Chelsea down 10. Here comes McCusker. Over to Santos. Pump fakes a 3, takes a 2, and it's off the mark. Finkela grabs the rebound.
Nice defense by Santos.
Oh, but DePina's got a fast break. Funchnis is back with him, and that's
there you go.
Nice stand by Adam McCusker.
I'll tell you, guys, this half has gone by so fast. We only have 1 minute left in the half.
52.4 seconds to be exact.
10.
Unbelievable.
Lions down by 10, 41-31. Brendan Traynor checking into this game for Nick Zeminski. And Andy McCabe as well.
Adam McCusker coming out. I tell you, Adam once again playing very hard here tonight.
Andy McCabe checking in for Christian Hardick.
Lions going with a quick lineup for the end of the half right here.
And look at a long baseball pass to Craig, who handles it. Got a much bigger man on him, but he's, nearly gets the layup. Not quite. Billy Allen with a nice rebound.
Almost steps on the line, the baseline.
Hey, that kid must have a size 17 shoe. That's a humongous foot on Billy Allen. Funchnis gonna take a 3, and he's off the mark. Dan Craig came down with a rebound.
Slowing it down, looking to...
Chelsea can't get the last shot off. It's a couple seconds difference in the shot
25
clock.
seconds left in the half. Traynor puts up a baseline jumper. Looked like he got fouled. No call. Ahead. And he misses a layup.
Oh, look out.
Dan Craig with the rebound, trying to run again.
10
There's AK
seconds.
ahead. And
AK.
it's like a goaltend.
No, that's going to be a foul.
Looked like it could have been a goaltend. 8.7 seconds left to
It
go
definitely
here.
could have been. AK got up there for that one. I was pretty impressed by that. 8.7 seconds to go in the
hand
half.
was in the cylinder, but they don't call it.
Lions are down by 10, but that's not a bad score for the half.
2 crucial free throws for Chelmsford right now. They need everything they can get. While Danny Hart checks in for Jesse Santos.
He gets a huge hand from the crowd. Here comes the 2 shots for AK.
Jesse Santos playing hard. AK sinks the first one.
That's what the Lions need.
I tell you, for someone who might not have played here tonight, AK not tentative at all, going right at this team. He's got 6 points.
Namu getting set to check in.
Giving these guys a lot of experience.
Namu So checking into this ball game. There's 6 people in there for Chelmsford. They got to get someone out. Andy McCabe
And
comes out.
luckily they do. Refs gave him a break, I think.
No, AK checks out.
Here's DePina. He'll just take it down himself. Pull up and hit it.
So that just
2 seconds left. They want Trainer to put it up. That won't count. It's off the mark.
Some real quality seconds for Namu So.
I think that was an excellent half by the Lions here tonight, though. Playing against this much stronger South Boston team, the Lions have really held their own, even though they're up, down by 10.
So the score is Chelmsford 43. No, I'm sorry, South Boston 43. The Chelmsford Lions 33. Are we going to something here, Adam?
Yeah, we're definitely going to something here, Matt. We're going to go to a piece on the Chelmsford High School children's play right now, so we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
While we take a break and I learn the South Boston players' names, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
So Lions will inbound the ball with down 10 points, 43-33.
And we're underway here in the second half. Jesse Santos going to take it right up the middle. Finds AK and he throws the pass away. Chelsea cannot come out sloppy here, and Charlie Mickle is a little upset with Jesse Santos.
He's going with the same starters the second half as he did with the first.
Interesting, Brendan Trainer starting tonight instead of Dan Craig trying to go a little bigger against the South Boston team. Inside it goes to Mr. Clean, back outside. Here's DePina, back over Fuchsness, inside. Back inside, there is Fuchsness, and it hit off the back of the
Mr. Clean hits off the back of the backboard.
Both teams come out with 2 quick turnovers.
Here's Santos right up the middle. They're going to try and go down low to the big man. McCusker gets it into him. He turns on him and can't get it to go.
Looks like they're coming out with the same strategy they started the game with.
DePina over to Fuchsness in the corner. Morris gets it back to Fuchsness. Back out deep to DePina. DePina going to shoot another 3, why not? And he misses it. And a nice rebound.
Where was the Lions' defense on that, I'd like to know?
That's only his first 3, I think, tonight that he's missed.
Here comes McCusker trying to run, loses the ball. And luckily for Chelsea, I think they're going to call a kickball in South Boston.
So far, the Lions have reverted back to the way they were playing against Tewksbury last week. Sloppy basketball. They got to pick it up here.
Not going to get away with the mistakes this week that they got away with against Tewksbury.
Nice
Christian.
pass.
Christian with an easy layup there. Here comes DePina right up the middle. They're looking inside to Mr. Clean, gives it back to DePina. Inside, Daly trying to work on Christian, and that was a bad call.
Yeah, that was a horrible call.
Daly just ran right into Christian, and Christian was flat-footed.
I think we might have had a better view of that than the home audience, but that was a horrible call.
Well, like you mentioned earlier, the little man's always going to get the calls over the big man, especially in high school basketball.
Maurice inbounding it to Mr. Clean. Gets it in down to Fuchsness, trying to leave it for Daly. Comes back out to Fuchsness. Fuchsness back over to DePina. DePina in the lane. Back outside. This Fuchsness from the baseline misses.
Lions lucky to come away with that.
Chelsea trying to slow it down a little bit here.
I think they're trying to
outside McCusker.
Set up a little offense.
McCusker for 3. He got it!
That's 13 for Adam McCusker tonight.
Playing really big. Chelsea up down 5. Fuchsness fakes a 3. DePina over to Fuchsness. Fuchsness into the lane. Puts it up and in.
Nice little jump shot that was by Fuchsness.
Full court press on
inside.
By South
Chelsea
Boston.
Trying to beat the pressure. Here comes Santos. McCusker open again in the corner. Doesn't see him. Charlie Mickle barking out instructions to his team. Christian with a high pick. Here comes Santos in the lane. Gets the foul call. Going to be on the floor, I believe.
I don't think that no shot.
I think you could have gotten the continuation on that one, but I guess not. This Conrad gym is packed tonight, folks. Not a seat in the house, at least on
I
Chelsea's.
think a lot of them came to see some dunking, but we haven't seen any yet. Chelsea not allowing South Boston to showboat here.
That foul,
surprising.
That foul by South Boston was called on Mr. Clean, the mystery man.
That's number 35, folks.
Trainer trying to get it inside. Inside it goes to Christian, nearly loses it, puts it up, misses. Got away with an over the back. Trainer knocks it out of bounds. Gonna be South Boston ball.
I think one of the things I'm surprised with this South Boston team is their height is not as big as I thought they would be. I thought they'd be huge, but a lot of kids around 5'8", 5'9".
Here's DePina. They've held him in check so far here in the half. Outside Mr. Clean, back to Funchness. DePina in the lane, puts it up and floats it up and in.
Gotta stop that.
20, an even 20 now for DePina. And Santos, no one picked up on him. He loses the ball, puts it up and in though.
Loses control a little
Here
bit.
comes DePina, look out. He puts it up and in.
That's
22.
No, that's 20 for DePina tonight.
Well, he just had a basket before that, John. It's 22 for John DePina.
22, sorry, Matt.
No problem. Here's McCusker trying to get in the lane, out of control. They're going to call an offensive foul.
I don't understand this, why the Lions are going fast-paced game. They were doing well with the half-court game, but
yeah, they really have to slow it down, try to put South Boston to sleep. Down 9 here, 13 minutes straight up to go here in the second half.
they can't keep up with this
Here
team
comes
for
DePina.
the whole game.
Over to Funchness, fakes a 3, gives it back to DePina. Daly down low, not calling for it on Christian. And
Nice
there
pass.
is Maurice for 3, he misses. And Trainer runs it down, nice job by Trainer. Here comes Santos. Do you think South Boston is teasing them? I've always wondered this. You think they're just teasing them and, trying to think they're in the game?
Purposely missed shots.
I don't know.
No, I don't
Here
think
comes Santos. I wouldn't think so either. This is Santos with a baseline jumper. Because, they're not getting back on defense. That's the only reason I posed that question.
I think they're saving a little bit of energy, Matt.
Inside, Daly loses it again. There's Trainer.
Lions
Santos
only
gonna
down
run
by
up the
7.
floor.
They can cut it to
This
5
Trainer,
here.
no one picked him up. Eddie pulls it out. Here's AK calling for it on the box against Mr. Clean. Puts it up, misses. Daly with a rebound ahead of DePina.
I think AK got away with the
DePina gonna
steps.
put it up and in. 24.
for John DePina.
And they're up 9 again. They're just keeping it in between 7 and 9. Here's McCusker looking for
Lions.
somebody. He's in trouble. Almost loses
Almost
the Trainer
hit the line.
falls.
That's
They're gonna call travel.
That's a tough call.
Bounce and falling over. They call the travel on him.
It's tough to lose the ball that way.
Billy Allen coming in for Daly. Number 31, William Finklia, also into the ballgame.
Well, Chelsea has cut it down to 9.
Inside, Billy Allen over Christian. I tell you, this kid's not bad for a sub.
Yeah, he's a good 6-man.
Giving him some nice minutes off the bench. Oh no, DePina with the steal and the layup, and it's really quiet in here now.
Now we're seeing why
Shots are down
South Boston.
13. Here comes McCusker ahead. AK puts it up and in.
Crowd not even getting excited
Finkler
that much.
Ahead.
8 points for AK tonight.
DePina finally misses. Christian with a rebound. Loses it to Billy Allen. Ahead, DePina, he'll shoot it again. And a foul.
You know what Dick Christian's doing is he's bringing the ball down to his waist, and he can't do that because all these little men will just slap it away from him.
He's 100% improved on that, but occasionally he still does it.
Here's a timeout for the Lions.
The foul on Christian Hardick. The foul went on number 10, Jesse Santos.
I think the point, though, was, John, that Christian lost the rebound because he brings the ball down.
All right, guys, we're going to go to a commercial break with the Lions down 55-44, 11-12, let's go in the half. We'll be right back.
It's a nice segment.
It certainly was. Chelmsford Public Schools, aren't they great?
You definitely need a commercial every now and then to promote our school system.
All right, let's talk about how Chelmsford's going to pull this game out. They're down 11 here, 55-44, with 11-12 left to go in the first half. South Boston basically doing whatever they want.
To be honest with you, Matt, I think to be down 11, they're lucky the way South Boston came out in this second half. They came out firing.
Chelmsford, of course, in the first half coming out pumped up 10-0 right off the bat.
Exploding. Chelmsford offense exploding in the beginning of the game. Seemed to be a little more cool.
DePina going for 25 and 26, is that right?
That would be correct, looking for his 25th and 26th points on the night.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he gets it.
His season high this year is 41. He had a couple weeks back against Bishop Fenwick. So he's got some work to do to get the career high.
I'd like to see him close his eyes and shoot a free throw.
Well, he hits the first one. John DePina. And he's off on the second one. He's only 1 for 4 in the line here tonight. Allen tries to put it up against Christian and can't.
I think he's not very good that close to the basket. He needs to be a couple of feet out.
He used to be firing it from three-point line.
We've noticed someone in the Chelmsford crowd has brought in a triangle. Trying to pump up the crowd.
That's one
Member of our marching band, I wouldn't be surprised.
One of the best instruments they play here at Chelmsford High, along with the kazoo.
I'm a master at the triangle.
And Trainer throws it away, but it was partially tipped.
Ooh, I think that's a pretty bad call, but we'll take it. It's going in for Chelmsford.
Chelmsford down 12, 56-44 here with 11 minutes straight up to go here in the second half.
Lions going to score here.
That's going to be off McCusker out of
Sloppy
bounds.
ball handling by
But they won't.
I think he had it. Tried to pass it or something before he had control of it.
Ooh, I think he double dribbled right there.
Back to DePina. DePina over to Funchnes inside. There's Daly over AK, puts it up and in. And once again, it's really quiet in here. Chelmsford down by 14, their largest margin.
8 points for Daly tonight.
Somebody's going to come back and help.
Is Santos over to McCusker, who put it up and won't get the roll. McCusker with his own rebound inside, trying to get to AK, and
I don't know about that,
I
guys.
guess Billy Hall, it went off Billy Hall's hand.
I thought that was off AK, to be
Actually, yeah,
to be honest with you. Looked that way from up here.
Looks like Coach Mickle bringing in some subs. It's going to be Dan Craig and Andy McKay. Nick Zeminski.
For AK and Brendan Trainer.
Comes out.
They look quite similar, don't they, guys?
Yep.
Definitely.
Outside, Dan Craig. Got plenty of room. I think Dan Craig can shoot it from right there, but this man comes out on him.
Only Norton can shoot it from right there.
He can miss quite a few from right there, too.
Oh, yeah.
We found out earlier this year. There's McCusker. Outside, Santos. Over to McCusker. He'll take a three, and off the mark. As Dan Craig tries to run it down, but cannot.
Tries to throw it off to Pina's leg, but does not work.
As we're down to 10 minutes to go here in the ball game. South Boston 58, Chelmsford 44. Back out to DePina. DePina calling for someone to come over. Funchnes going to take a wide open three, and off the mark. Christian with the rebound.
I'd rather have him shooting from out there than DePina.
Just under 10 minutes
There's
left to play.
Santos over to McCusker. Chelsea's got to get some instant offense in a hurry. As they're going to call a little ticky-tack foul on Finklia.
Where's Skomas when you need him?
Boy, I tell you, I mentioned before, but the fans have really quieted down for Chelmsford.
Hey, Chelmsford playing really hard here. Yeah, every time South Boston goes on a run, the fans get really quiet. Zeminski looking for somebody. Gets it back out to McCusker. Hey, the McCusker is small forward tonight, but I noticed when people get in trouble dribbling the ball, point guards, they look for McCusker.
He's got some good
Back
ball
up to
handling
Santos,
skills.
wide open jumper, and he's off the mark. Here comes DePina. They're going to run.
Oh, look out.
Watch out for a dunk here.
No, he misses a layup. Mr. Clean with a rebound. Can't put it up and in. And finally, Daly does.
You got to get those rebounds, guys. Lions have only scored 5 points in the second half.
It does not look pretty. Chelmsford down by 16.
Oh,
and
easy
DePina
steal.
just laying it up, count the bucket, and he's going to the line.
Jesse Santos just basically gave it to him.
Is that 27 now for John DePina?
Here comes McCabe in for Christian Hardick.
And, you know, John DePina, I believe, had 55 points one game, which is incredible. And maybe he'll match that today.
I think his high this year was 41, John.
41. There's only a
I
couple.
believe the young man from Bishop Fenwick had 55.
55.
As he puts home his 28th point of the night.
Unbelievable.
And suddenly Chelmsford's down by 19 with 9 minutes to go here in the game.
How the tables have turned.
It's a long way from 10-0 Chelmsford. Ahead, McCusker. He puts it in between his legs, loses the ball.
Buddy
Here's
Allen.
Santos for three, off the mark. Zeminski trying to battle for the rebound, but it's taken away by Daly. They're looking for DePina.
Throws it in the hands of
McCusker almost
McCusker.
Oh, he
He's
can't
trying
make
to
those
pump-
passes.
Trying to pump Chelmsford up a little bit. There's Craig
Nice
inside.
pass.
Zeminski lays it up and in.
Excellent pass.
Nick Zeminski's looked excellent here tonight.
It's 8 points for Nick Zeminski tonight.
Here's DePina
with
over to
limited playing
Fuchs.
time.
Easy three. He's off the mark, an air ball.
Well, that was a bad shot or a good pass. You choose.
We'll call it a bad shot. Here comes Craig. Inside, McCabe trying to power it up and in, no shot.
I guess you're in a quandary if you're Coach Mickle
Fuchs with a nice rejection.
because you don't know whether to go out and defend the three-point shot or stay down low and play on Bill Allen. But
It's Maurice and Neal come back into the ball game for South
For
Boston.
Winston Daly and Sean Fuchs.
How many different sayings do you think we've had for that kid's last name?
Well,
we're just gonna call him Fuchs.
Neil is really Keel, but it's too late to change it now.
Nice rebound by Craig.
did you guys see Craig get up there? He's got a vertical on him. Dan Craig out-rebounded Hardick on that one.
As Billy Allen was running somewhere, I don't know where he thought he was going, but
It looks like Billy Allen's walking around the floor like he doesn't know where he is.
he's not in Kansas anymore. Here's McCusker trying to inbound it. Over in the corner to Craig, pump fakes the threes.
Oh, that's...
Inside. Christian got the bucket. And he's going to the line.
This will be a treat for all of us here. Christian
McCabe
Hardick
trying to
at
get
free
the
throw line.
crowd pumped up in this game. The crowd has been really soft tonight.
10 points here now for Christian Hardick. Well, I think as the game has gotten out of hand, they've gotten quiet. If
That's
Chelsea
true.
were to make a run here, those fans would be on their feet.
I agree with you, Matt. I guess I
Here's
misspoke.
Christian misses the free
Oh,
throw.
didn't even-
McCusker with another rebound.
didn't
Could be a
even
blessing in
Hey,
disguise.
McCusker playing
And it
really
is.
big here. As Chelsea, well, they got it down to 15. That's something. Over to DePina. Unless DePina decides he wants to start shooting again. Takes a three and
That's
hits it.
30 for DePina?
That's 31 for John
31
DePina.
for John DePina.
He can just turn a game around instantly, that kid.
There's McCusker, loses it. Craig's got it. Oh, now he doesn't have it. Here comes DePina. DePina was thinking 2 more points.
Dan Craig, triple team by South Boston.
I think Tapina was thinking dunk.
7.5 minutes left to go here, guys. They've got 68. They might just get to 100.
This will be interesting.
It's all over if
Dan
South
Hart
Boston gets
checking in
100.
for, Dan Craig.
I think this is Dan Hart's first home appearance.
No, he
The first-
checked in earlier in this game.
Yeah, I checked in earlier. I meant the game, John.
Oh, sorry.
I think they're putting him in for defense.
Here's DePina, trying to find out where he's going to shoot it next. Gives it up to Neal. Gets it over to Maurice. Here's Maurice making the move, and it's nearly picked off by McCabe. McCabe going to the floor for it.
Oh, that's Nick Zeminski.
Yeah,
Here's
he made the
Maurice
same mistake
off
I
the
did.
mark.
Here we go.
And here comes
Don't make
McCusker.
any stupid mistakes here.
McCusker back out deep. Dan Hart.
I don't think he knows
Dan
what
Hart
to
trying
do
to
with
run
it.
the offense.
He
and
falls.
Loses the ball. Who's it going to be out off of? It's going to be Chelsea ball.
Looks like Dan Hart, when he got the ball, didn't know what to do.
Well, seeing that double team come with the South Boston's quickness, it's pretty frightening, I would imagine.
I noticed DePina never comes out of the game either. That must be for the the college scouts.
I think he wants to rack up his total.
McCabe calling for someone to come to the ball. Dan Hart does.
I think South Boston can put in just about anyone they want at this point.
Here's Dan Hart, loses it to guess who? DePina.
And
An
dunk,
easy
dunk.
layup.
Oh,
Lays it up and in. Well, he's 5'9".
I wouldn't be surprised if he could get up there and dunk.
He's 5'9", Adam. I don't think he's gonna.
You never know.
Oh, nice ball handling there
Wow.
by McCusker.
Oh, Christian
Christian who loses the ball.
not expecting that pass.
McCabe, pump fake, leaves it.
pass.
Zeminski misses.
throws it
Christian
up.
with a big rebound. Put it up, big man.
Oh.
On the floor for it.
Boy, this is sloppy.
And they're just going to call it out off of
You know what?
Chelmsford.
This is very
Christian's doing the same thing he was doing in the first half, bringing the ball down. And we're going to have a timeout here, guys. We're going to go to a break. Score is 70 for South Boston. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not going to a break. We're going to have a replay.
Or shot of the clock cam.
Or half of the American flag. Well, there it is.
Go figure.
That's an excellent replay. Christian losing the ball.
An interesting fact I might add.
Where's that ball? I can't see the ball right there.
An interesting fact, John DePina has half of South Boston's points.
I'm not surprised. They go to him more often than Chelmsford went to Skomas. So the Lions are down 20 here. It's not looking good. They got to figure something out to do here. They got to stop DePina real fast.
Our 44, David Shaw, into the ballgame.
Our statsmen, Hugh Evans and Chris Peterson, doing a fine job, as always.
Am I correct in saying that the Lions only have 11 points in this half?
That would be correct.
That's
correct,
unbelievable.
Adam.
6 minutes and 20 seconds to go, and they only have 11
They
points.
scored 10 in the first minute and a half about.
They're definitely not incapable of doing it. They just have
As you got to get a shot of Bill Lognane, South Boston's coach.
So I got Brendan
Even
Traynor
his name's
checking-
hard to pronounce,
Brendan
isn't it?
Traynor checking back to this game. Christian Hardick taking a seat.
Back out deep, Maurice.
McCabe slips.
DePina leaves it for Shaw, who puts it up and in.
Now he's building up in his assists.
72-50, South Boston leading. Here comes Santos. Inside, McCabe. Oh, misses the layup. AK with a rebound. Looked like he got fouled. Here comes Maurice.
Good defense by South Boston.
Over to DePina. DePina just going to hold it up. Out deep, there's Fuchsness for three. He got it.
Nice form on that three-pointer. Right in the corner.
And what happened?
Lions are down
South Boston
25 here, guys.
25.
Chelmsford is 50. Here's AK trying to make his move on Shaw. Gives it to Santos for three. He got it.
There we go. Let's get a spark under this team now, guys.
Too little, too late.
5.5 minutes left to go here in the ball.
I don't know. There's still 5 minutes left to go, John. Can't count them out yet.
Well, 22 points in 5 minutes would sure be
That's
impressive.
8 threes, and you go home with a win.
And here comes one of them right here, guys.
No, he's going to take it two. Oh,
Excellent.
South Boston ball.
Nice hustle by DePina right there.
no, there's going to be a foul.
Oh,
on
that's a
DePina.
foul.
Yeah, but it was a good hustle, though. Prevent the
Looked
score.
like from here, maybe Adam McCusker just threw it out of bounds.
I think they'd rather have a foul there than just get the ball back, because it stops the clock and they can score.
Charlie Mickle making a few substitutions. Namu So coming in for Jesse Santos.
Namu trying to get some quality. Mickle trying to get some quality minutes for Namu here. 5:07 left to go here in the ball game.
Namu still has another year ahead of him.
McCusker off the mark.
Namu came in with 8 seconds left in the first half. That's some quality minutes, wouldn't you say, Matt?
Those are definitely quality seconds for Namu So.
McCusker needs to hit this one.
I think,
Gets it into DePina.
I think right about this point, Charlie Mickle should just use the young kids on the team, like Danny Hart, Dan Craig. Get some experience for him.
Neal inside to Shaw. Shaw trying to make his move. Oh, nice shot over 3 people, and he draws the foul.
I notice he has a Band-Aid on his left eye.
So you consider he took that shot with one eye.
I wonder if he got that playing basketball.
I'd guess so.
Either that or a rat was gnawing at his skull.
Well, that's very unlikely, Matt, but if you'd like to think that.
And he misses the free throw. AK with a rebound. Chelsea's gonna start scoring a little more quickly here. McCusker taking it up the floor. Finds Traynor. Looking inside to Christian, who puts it up and in.
That's what the
12 for
Lions need
Christian
right there.
Hardick. Baker's dozen.
Oh, that's a
Christian
carry.
Hardick. Here's DePina. Over to Fuchsness. And he's off the mark. Namu fights for the rebound. Back to Fuchsness, who misses. No, he gets the roll. Putting up a
getting
couple
everything.
bricks there, but gets the roll.
He's got to get it in bounds. He's got to get it in.
They're up to 79 points here with 4:18 left to go. McCusker looked like he got fouled. They're not going to call it.
I don't know. The Lions are trying to dribble through 3-4 of the South Boston players at the same time. It's ridiculous.
There's a 3 out of the corner by Traynor. It's off the mark. Namu with a big rebound. Turnaround off the mark. And inside is AK. He misses. He gets it back up and in.
That's some good hustle by the Lions right there.
Here comes DePina. Alley-oop for Shaw. He catches it, puts it up. Christian with a nice intimidation.
Here we go, guys. 21-point deficit.
7 threes to tie it up.
This is where it has to happen, right here.
3:40 left to go here in the ballgame.
Bill Allen getting set to check in.
Warren Keel tipping that one out of bounds.
South Boston, they may not reach 100. I wonder if that upsets their coach.
Namu So checking out of this game.
So,
Santos holding it. I can't imagine why. Down 21 points here. 3.5 minutes left to go in the ballgame. Inside Christian. Got to put it up and won't get the roll, but he'll go to the line.
Going to the line.
Let's see if Christian has the same problems that he's been having at the line. Let's hope not. But let's see.
Maybe it's Shaquille O'Neal syndrome.
I think that Pina can come out of the game, guys. Don't you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
I
can.
think both teams, like I mentioned earlier, should use a little more of their underclassmen. Perhaps a little less than Chelmsford.
Well, to be honest,
Featherstoff touch on the first free throw.
John, I don't think Coach Mickle's ready to give up on this game yet. And I don't blame him.
Oh, maybe he should.
Only down 19.
This Christian hits another one. He's got 14.
Only 19.
Here's Shaw trying to get it in bounds. Gets it to Funchness. He should sit down too. Ahead to Pina. Funchness making his move. Tries to leave it for Allen. Allen, his legs are a little too long to get down there on the floor.
Buddy Allen.
Ahead to AK.
Buddy Allen's almost doing a somersault.
AK inside to McCusker, who lays it up and in.
Here come the Lions.
They're making it respectable. They're down 17. Over to Funchness. He'll
Big defensive stand right here.
Here's to Pina. He just knows to milk that clock down, though. He's a smart player.
Chelmsford not giving
Makes
up.
his move into the lane. Back to Funchess. Wide open three. Off the mark. Here's Santos with a rebound. Under 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. Santos trying to take it up the floor quickly.
Put up a three.
I think he should hide behind a Christian's pick and shoot a three. McCusker will take a three. And
here we go.
Adam McCusker having a huge game.
Here we go, folks.
And
Timeout on the floor.
That's at 21 for Adam McCusker.
And we're going to be going to a break here with the Lions. Cut the lead to 14. And that's not too much to make up, John, in 2:37. So we'll be right back. And we're back, guys.
That was a nice segment.
I guess everything's nice tonight, isn't
That
it, John?
theater guild, ain't it great?
We see a I Love Dan Hart sign being held up by the Chelmsford faithful.
I think everybody loves Dan Hart right about now. Like to see a little more of him in the game.
Definitely.
Well, he's going to have to shoot a few threes if he gets in there. They're down 14 here with
And here he is. He's in the game.
2.5 minutes left to go in the game. 2:37 to be exact.
Only 7 baskets, and they're right back in this thing.
Again, as we mentioned, Adam McCusker just playing huge right now. 21 points. Here comes DePina. He will not slow it down. He wants more points. He puts it up, and it's off the mark.
Why is DePina still in the game is what I want to know, folks.
Well,
he wants to rack up his
figure
total.
It's not quite over yet. Here comes McCusker. Finds Trainer. He's got to hit that. And it's off the mark.
That's an important shot right there that he missed.
Really,
that might seal
really
it for
breaks their back. Funchess ahead of the pack. Puts it up off the mark. As Hart battles for the rebound. This Trainer, they need to put up a couple threes here. They're down 13. 2 minutes to go in the ball game.
Let's look for Dan Craig to shoot right here.
I think a really respectable job here done tonight here by Chelsea without Matt Skomas.
Oh, definitely. Well, why aren't they shooting is what I want to know.
I don't know. McCabe loses it to Billy Allen.
They're not putting the ball up. How do you expect to score without putting the ball up,
Here
guys?
comes DePina down the lane. And they're going to call a reach-in foul on Andy McCabe.
They just need to let the balls fly right now. They need to start launching the big threes.
They were down by 14 with 2:37 left to go. Not an unreasonable amount to come back by. But if they're not going to put the ball up and going to get it stolen every time.
Still down by 14.
And it's most likely going to be 16 here, John. Although DePina's only 1 for 4 from the line tonight.
Dan Hart and Dan Craig checking out of this game.
I don't see the I Love Dan Hart sign again.
I think they took that one down.
As DePina hits the first one on the one-on-one.
So the Lions down by 15.
If DePina hits this one, this is 39 for John DePina. And it's 39.
And they've got 81. Looks like they're not going to reach 100, though, guys. That's a little disappointing.
That's not disappointing to me, Matt. I don't want to see them hit 100.
There's nothing more exciting than cracking that century mark in a 32-minute game. Here comes Santos trying to make his move. They've got to shoot a few threes. His Trainer.
Yeah, they're just holding the ball. I don't understand this.
I'm sorry, that's McCusker putting it up and in again.
That was a nice
got
play.
23.
Another big night for Adam McCusker.
It's too bad you don't get points for prettiness. I don't know what kind of word that is, but.
Well, they got a foul or something here. DePina just milking the clock down, working on Santos. He'll lay it down to Billy Allen inside. Fuchsness misses again. He hasn't looked good here tonight.
Mystery man.
Minute left.
Oh, that's Shaw, John.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
There's Fuchsness. Back to Shaw.
Brendan Trainer, the only
Mr.
one trying to
Clean is
foul.
35. And they're going to call an offensive foul on John Pena.
I don't know about that. That's a giveaway to the Lions
Well,
right there.
with 53 seconds left to go in the game, it really doesn't matter.
You know something? It looks like John DePina might very well tie his record of 45.
What does he have right now?
41.
It's 41, John.
41. I keep getting this screwed up. Must be the cold I'm suffering. It's going to my brain.
I know that happens to you quite frequently,
Here's
John.
Santos, they're just going to run a couple set plays here to finish the game. Santos in the lane, puts it
Nice
up and
move. And here comes a timeout for the line. Oh, they're not going to call it. Mickle wanted a timeout.
Really no point here. 35 seconds left to go. Here's DePina for 41, and he's off the mark. And Santos tried to start a fast break.
I think he wants
Here's DePina. He's going to shoot it again. No, he leaves it for Billy Allen, who lays it up and in.
I think that was for the benefit of the college scouts right there, too. 20 seconds left to go.
Here's Santos. He'll fire up a three, and it's off the mark. Run down by Daly.
Wow, what a save.
Shaw. What are we going to see
out.
here?
Yeah!
Throw down.
There's the dunk everyone's been looking for.
Oh, here comes Christian Arnick.
Christian wants it.
Lays it up and in.
Christian wanted that dunk.
And 4 seconds to
They're going to rise out of the Chelsea fans.
It's the game.
And that's the ball game.
South Boston 85, Chelmsford 71.
South Boston looking quite happy about that outcome.
Well, you got to give him this. It was a really fast game. Not too many timeouts. A lot of fast-paced scoring, not too many fouls. And Chelsea doing a respectable job here without Matt Skomas, of course. South Boston 85, Chelsea 71. My Chelsea player of the game, very obvious, Adam McCusker, 23 points. And the South Boston player of the game, very obvious as well, Jonathan DePina, 39 points for South Boston.
I'd have to agree with you. That's Adam McCusker and John DePina. Although our stat keeper Hugh Evans says John DePina only had 37 points tonight. We'll see in the papers tomorrow if he's right or not.
John, I'll have to agree with you on the two plays of the game, but I'd just like to say something about the Lions team. If they play this well against Central, they might have a good shot at beating Central, even though Central is undefeated. This South Boston team's a very, very excellent team, as well as Central is, and if they play this well against Central, I wouldn't be surprised if they pull off a victory against Central.
Certainly, if they're equally as pumped, they'll have no trouble with Borica on Tuesday.
Oh, that's quite sure.
Very true.
That's not even questionable.
All right, John, who do we have to thank here tonight for this production? It was a little rusty at the start, but that's not a problem. We all did a great job here tonight.
Okay, like always, I never can get a list, but I'd like to thank Director Tom Peterson, cameraman Pat Lee, Nate McKinnon camera, Hugh Evans and Chris Peterson stats, and like always, I'd like to thank Sachia.
Kurt Heinrich back at the
Kurt
studio.
Heinrich, of course.
Okay, that's going to do it.
Hey, look at that. They got my name right.
We've got Central Catholic
we got the
here
replay.
a week from Monday. Hopefully we'll be doing that game and perhaps a tournament game if Chelsea can get in with a win over Borica on Tuesday. So for John Learson and Adam DeYoung, I'm Matt Turco. We'll see you in a couple weeks.